What's up, everybody? We are live here at Daytona Road Course for the Southern Grown Series. We're about to do a couple laps here tonight as these guys are out qualifying. Currently, Keith Hackney with the pole, Thad in second, Adam in third, Max up to fourth. Damn. What? He was struggling. He was struggling in practice. So him to be up there. Tom's not there. We're working on that. All right, guys. These guys are out here trying to figure out. Hackney's not going to take another lap. Adam out there putting some laps. I'm on. I'm live now. Adam out there doing laps. Lane is out there doing doing his lap. Can he put a lap down in order to be up towards the front? Let's see what he puts down. These guys are definitely running out of time. There's less than a minute. I don't know if he's on a good full lap or if he's still on the warm-up lap. We're gonna find out here soon. So what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Let me know if you're down in the chat. Who do you think's gonna win? Should be a good race here tonight, guys. Should be a great race. No caution flags unless everybody duffs it in the first turn. Definitely a couple fast cars out here. People I've seen make mistakes too. So, like I said, could be a good race. Could be a great race here tonight with a lot of drama. Guys, remember, we no longer charge leagues for broadcast. It's all about you guys and what you want to see. So if you like what you're seeing, Lane ended up 11th. So if you like what you're seeing, make sure you guys support the stream. Check out our Patreon. Also, we got stars down there. Yeah, Crip packs. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Funny guys. You couldn't finish. You couldn't finish. That's funny. Angel, funny guy. All right, so we have set the field. Hackney will get the pole, and we are gonna go ahead and see if I can figure out how to do this. Oh, browser source. Oh man, we're just gonna go to the window because I'm not sure how to set this up that way. So let's go find window capture, add source. I forgot about that. All right. So we have to pick a random winner of after Hackney got the $5 for winning the poll, the Deep Racing Poll Award. We got to pick a random winner for another $5 during the race. So we're gonna go ahead and spin somewhere between 12th and 20th. Somebody will get extra $5 here tonight, and it is gonna be 18th place gets the extra. I got them guys over in Discord, and they're freaking hilarious. All right, we're gonna remove that. All right, here we are. We got about 3 minutes left to warm up. Let's go ahead and pull in Hackney. Let's go ahead and see if we can pull in Hackney for an interview. As I'm gonna go ahead and pull out of here. All right, guys, I'm going to my room. All right, let's go find Hackney. Hackney, James in the booth. Got a copy?
What's going on, buddy?
Man, there's rumors of grip hacks.
Ah, well, you know,
I'm
grip
just
hack,
kidding.
it all works the same.
Man, you put down a blistering time. You were fast in practice. I don't know if anybody's got anything for you here today.
Yeah, man, I haven't really turned a whole lot of laps here. Probably, honestly, probably about 15, 20 max. Just been I mean, I love road racing, obviously, from Watkins Glen, when we ran here last season. And man, I'm just trying to make the best of it. I'm here to make a damn statement, per se. And it's just really just being consistent here. No yellows and just try to keep the damn tires on the pavement because if you get on the grass, you pretty much screwed from there. So we can just be consistent. Maybe we can pull out a little bit, start conserving, and make a pit within a reasonable time. And man, just hopefully we can get a win here.
Is there anybody back there you're worried about? I mean, I know that Adam's stupid consistent. Max put down a good time. Nathan's pretty good at road courses. I figured your best competition was going to be out of Austin Craig, but he definitely struggled to qualify.
Yeah, I mean, there again, it's different turning a lap by yourself rather than having cars on track. I mean, it's hard to pass, during the road course part, but it can be done. But you just gotta be real careful. But I think one of the major things here is just getting through turn one because I think that's going to be key. And us starting on green, yeah, I mean that's just almost disastrous in a way if you think about it. So hopefully we can just keep it clean and get through turn one, and man, we're gonna try to win this thing.
Yeah, coming from the dirt world, starting on green's a whole different meaning than it is on asphalt. I know
Oh,
that. We learned that over at the big blocks this year. Well, good luck here tonight, and hopefully I get to talk to you at the end of this one.
I
And,
sure hope so, man.
and you're already a few dollars richer.
Hey, we'll take it.
All right, brother. Go enjoy the race, and hopefully you get a victory.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, Hackney, with the pole here tonight. There's definitely a few guys who can go out there and give him a run for his money here, but he is definitely looking to be the one to beat here tonight as we are still watching Lane Phillips. You have a chance at something. It should be pretty good. Good to see you out there, though. I know you're not. I know you're in pain, Angel. Definitely sucks that you got the bad knee. I know I give you a shit, but you know I love you. But guys, remember down in the chat, there's a couple different ways you can support. You can support through our Patreon, or if you're over on Facebook, you can support with stars. You're not feeling good, Brett? All right, looks like warm up is done, and we are about to go racing here tonight. Let's go ahead and make sure I got everything pulled up. All right, I need this. As we're gonna go through the starting grid. Go jump on Max because he's out there already. And let's pull up tonight's starting grid. Oops, these are definitely not 358s. Let me fix that. Damn it. Alright, I need an F in the chat here because I definitely am failing at life. Yeah, I even spelt Southern wrong. Dang it. Alright. That should fix that. Definitely one of those days as the president is landing in the background. Alright, we have Keith Hackney on the pole. Adam Purcell in second. Thought Thad in third. Max will be starting in that fourth position. E-Step in fifth. John Garrett in sixth. Tyler Woodard in seventh. Sid Butler starting in eighth. And Mark Parker starting ninth. Austin Craig in that 10th position. Lane Phillips at 11th. Alfred Denny in 12th. Then we have Zachary Cleek in 13th. He had a win over there at KMM. Ron Morris in 14th. Carl Stetton starting 15th. Charles Barnes starting 16th. Slide Job Scott starting 17th. And Angel starting 18th. Oh, who else we got? Stephen Harper will be starting in that 19th position. And Johnny G in 30th. Chris in 31st. Kyle in 22nd. T-Rex in 23rd, Spencer Teal in 24th. As these guys are getting ready to go green flag racing, Aaron Van Dam will round out the field as the pace car pulls off, and we wait on the green flag. 20 laps here tonight as the green flag is out. Keith Hackney jumps out, so unless there's a big wreck in turn number 1, there will be no yellow flags here tonight as they all seem to make it through turn 1 okay. A couple brake checks, but other than that, no big pileups through the field as everybody seems to survive through turn number 1. Keith Hackney at first. Max makes it up to the 2nd position as he's trying to close in on Hackney. Oh, we got E-Step off the track. Adam up to that 4th position. E-Step back to 5th. Austin Craig all the way up to 6th already as he's making a move underneath E-Step for that 5th position. E-Step off the track a little bit. E-Step off the track. Ooh, that sucks. Food poisoning definitely sucks. As these guys are battling it out up at the front of the pack, guys, it looks like Max is actually closing in on Hackney as they jump up on the main part of the oval. Max on the heels of Keith Hackney. He's got to try and make no mistakes here tonight as he's closing in that MDI TV number 72. Looking low. Can Max get him in the braking zone as they go into the bus stop? Max locks it up a little bit. Max takes the lead from Keith Hackney. Look at him go. That's awesome. A lot of you guys might not know, but Max and I and a lot of the people over at DITV lost a good friend. Tom Relia. Some of you may know him. But man, Tom's not here with us. So he's missing this one. I know that Max has got to be feeling good about this. That's awesome. As Max leads lap number 1, Keith Hackney behind him. Adam Purcell in 2nd. I can't help but watch this as Hackney's trying to work over Max as they go into turn 1. Max locks up the left front a little bit. They will have to make pit stops here tonight. And here is Max out in the lead, leading this one. He started today and said, I don't even know, I'm going to finish last. Oh, gets sideways, but saves it. Here he is. He leads lap number 1. What a job as he falls back to 3rd. Still a good run out of him as Adams in the 2nd position. Keith Hackney up front in the 69. Austin Craig has made his way up to 4th. That in 5th. Nathan E-Step in 6th. Sid Butler in 7th. John Garrett in 8th. Tyler Woodard in 9th. Mark Parker sitting there in 10th. Zachary Cleek behind him in the number 11 in 11th. As we got Lane getting sideways out there in the 12th position. Ron Morse is going to grab the position. No, he's going to stay behind him in the 13th as we got Carl Staton. And that number 14th position, Slide Job Scott. Up to the 15th position, Steven. Up to 16th. Kyle Harbin in the 17th position as Johnny G battles it out with Aaron Van Dam for the 18th position. Aaron Van Dam in 18th, Spencer Teal in, or Aaron Van Dam in 19th, Spencer Teal in 20th, T-Rex in 21st, Chris Pendle in 22nd, Alfred Denny sitting there in the 23rd spot, Angel back there in 24th, Charles Barnes in 25th. I'll tell you what, Hackney feeling pretty good out here as he's got a 2.2 second lead over Adam Purcell as they come through the the chicane to finish lap number 2. Keith Hackney leads lap number 2. Adam Purcell in 2nd. Max sitting here trying to fight off Austin Craig for that 3rd position. Austin Craig is definitely closing. I'll tell you what, if Max comes out with the top 5 here, I know he's going to be happy. Oh, that blows the corner. That's going to allow E-Step around him. Thad moves back to 6th. Nathan E-Step up to the 5th position. As we got a battle here for 3rd. Austin, go! 2nd time. Same spot. Oh, E-Step gets into him. Got contact as they both now have damage. E-Step drives into the right front. That's got a little bit of damage. Shouldn't be too bad. Ooh, he did that last time through. Same spot. Got sideways. As Austin Craig now has the third position. Thad in fourth. Thad is sending it. He's going to wear them tires out. Sid Butler in fifth. Nathan Eastep in sixth. And Max right behind him in that seventh position. As we click through the field, we're trying to see if there's any good battles anywhere. It looks like Johnny G is starting to put the pressure on the number 11 of Zachary Cleek. Zachary Cleek has moved back to the 14th position. He's fallen back a couple spots here. Spencer Teal had an off track. Aaron had an off track. Angel's sitting back there quite a ways. Ooh. I don't see what happened to let's see if we can figure out what happened to Zachary Cleek here. It looked like Carl had some damage. Oh, he already had it on there. I don't know what happened. What happened to trying to figure out what happened to Carl in that number 88. Ooh, that's what happened. Ron lost it, and Carl got caught up as Johnny G tried to work the back end of that number 11. As we move back up into the pack, Keith still way out in front, 3.4 seconds. Austin Craig, I had him in second. Austin Craig in third. Thad in fourth. Sid getting passed by Nathan as Nathan Eastep trying to get around the number 37. Ooh, Max has fallen back a little bit more in that 72. Does he have damage? As he's having issues here, falling slowly back now after leading a lap. Let's take a look at what happened there. Oh, he's just going to lose it. Oh, he stops. He stops and lets those guys around. Oh, as he has another issue and cuts through the track. We're going to go back up here. It looks like Max is struggling. Does he have too much damage to that right front? Is it affecting the way the car runs? Currently, Keith Hackney sitting in the lead. Adam Purcell almost 4 seconds back in second. 4 seconds behind him. 4.5 seconds behind him. Austin Craig, Thad. 2.6 seconds behind Austin Craig. Nathan Eastep. Man, nobody is really close together. Couple spots. Go check out this battle. Is it a battle? I don't even think this is a battle. Mark just kind of riding right now. Lane's made some moves. He's up to the 10th position. Looks like we got a battle here with Johnny G and Chris Pendle. Something must have happened to John, as John was on the back of Zachary Cleek not too long ago. But now he's got to deal with Chris Pendle behind him in that number 16 machine. Let's see how this one's going to go. We are at the road course with Southern Grown live here tonight. Who's going to win it? Keith Hackney is definitely in control of this one. Ooh, through the hairpin. Got really close back there. As Johnny G able to make a move on Steve. Chris and Ron almost got into each other. As we got people making mistakes and goofing up all over, as Johnny G and Stephen Harper are racing it out for that 13th position. Ooh, a little bit of dirt thrown up in the air there. All right. Currently, everybody kind of by themselves for the most part. I mean, Steven's got a little company. Here comes Chris behind him. This is where the biggest battles are right now for position. Looks like Kyle Harbin is racing someone. Hold on, I can look at these times and tell you. So Kyle Harbin, no, I can't. Ooh, we got a battle towards the front here. As Mark and Tyler battling it out. Mark's going to grab that 7th position. Tyler back to the 8th spot. This would go back here to Chris Pendle. Still pretty solid there as John Garrett gets underneath Tyler Woodard as he's moving his way up through the field again as he's up to 8th. Pretty quiet here as Austin Craig up 7 positions. Sitting in that 2nd spot. These guys, man, through that chicane, it is so tight. As we have 15 laps to go here tonight. Keith Hackney in the lead. Adam Purcell in 2nd. Hackney has not extended the lead anymore. Ooh, looks like Charles Barnes has an issue. Let's go take a look and see what happens to the number 121 as they come through the... Oh, he loses it here. So easy to do. Hit the brake in the wrong way. Does he get into anybody? Oh, no. He stays out of it. Gets it turned back around. That's some tough luck for Charles as he definitely loses a few spots there. It looked like Slide Job Scott had some issues too. We're going to go back and take a look at what happened to him. Slide Job Scott through turn number 1. As we got a lot of trucks out here with damage. I'll be curious to see how many decide to take their fast repair when they go into the pit. Keith Hackney out in front in that 69K. Looking strong here tonight. Come Adam Purcell start closing in on him. He's 4.5 seconds back in that number 58. Austin Craig sitting in 3rd. Thad in 4th. Nathan Eastep in 5th. Trying to survive at this point. Sid Butler in 6th. Mark Parker's in that 7th position. John Garrett making moves, trying to get around Mark Parker's as he looks to the high side. Currently in the 8th spot. Can John Garrett get around him? He's going to try a side draft through the oval part. Can he get position on the number 23? It doesn't look like he is as they come into the chicane. John Garrett looking strong in that number 66. Can he move his way back up towards the front? Lane Phillips sitting in 9th. As Max is currently in the 10th position. Carl back here in the 11th spot. I'm sure he's surprised by that as he got damage from Ron Morris earlier. I wonder how that's affecting the temperature. That's definitely quite a bit of damage on the front of that number 88. Zachary Cleek currently in that 13th position as he's got a battle from the 77. He's going to get around the 77 of Tyler Woodard. Ooh, Tyler locks up the brakes. Almost makes a big winky step there. Johnny G sitting back here in 14th. Chris Pendle in 16th. 15th. Ron Morris in 16th. Angel. Look at Angel up to the 17th position. Stephen Harper sitting 18th. Alfred Denny in 19th. Kyle Harbin in 20th. T-Rex in 21st. Charles Barnes in 22nd. Spencer Teal. Oh, Spencer in the 23rd position. He's going to try and get it turned back around and face in the right direction as Aaron Van Dam is sitting 24th. Slide Job Scott in the 25th position as Hackney and Adam have put him a lap down. Hackney still out here dominating, now up 7.8, we'll just say 8 seconds over second place. Adam not looking like he has a chance here as Adam's got a lead over third place Austin Craig by 5.5 seconds. Austin Craig trying to figure out how he can gain some speed. Dad staying there with Austin Craig. That's going to make Austin nervous. Dad picks up the pace a little bit. There's still quite a bit of time left. Austin's got to be perfect. Dad could very easily be there in a hurry and try and take away that podium finish. Nathan Eastep not too far behind them. Sitting there in that 5th position as he's coming up on Slide Job Scott, his teammate. I got to assume that Scott's going to let him around pretty easy, but you never know. Oh, Eastep, don't lose it. As Estep definitely loses some ground there with that little slide. Sid Butler sitting there in 6th. Mark Parker's in 7th. John Garrett sitting in 8th. Lane Phillips in 9th. Max still holding strong in that 10th position. Zachary Cleek in 11th. Carl Staton in 12th. Tyler Woodard in 13th. Chris Pendle in that 14th position as we go back up to the front. Man, Hackney, the only one that could lose this one for Hackney is Hackney. He's got almost a 9-second lead on the field. He's just got to be consistent. He's got to make a good pit stop. I'm assuming that they have to pit. I'm not 100% sure. But he's got to make a good pit stop. No mistakes. And he's got an easy win here tonight. As they are 13. Oh, he cuts the chicane. He's got to get back some time there. I said no mistakes, and he's going to make a mistake. That's going to kill him. But I'll tell you what, Adam had issues. Oh, Adam did close on him in the end as he's got it down to 7.5 seconds. So Keith Hackney, 7 seconds. Keith Hackney has to be careful not to make those kind of mistakes. Those are the ones that could take the win away from him. As these laps are counting down. Austin Craig sitting there in that 3rd position. He's hoping something happens to help him out. That in 4th. Nathan Estep in 5th. Sid Butler and Sid gets into Slide Job Scott as Slide Job Scott has an issue in the corner. No, he gets in the lane. Oh, I can only imagine what's being said as Scott is smoking now. He needs a pit stop. Oof. Tough luck for Lane Phillips as Lane Phillips gets into the 22. Is that going to hurt his truck? Let's go take a look and see how bad that number 29 is. Oh, it's not too bad, but I'm sure that's got to hurt him mentally. If the car's not hurt physically, it still sucks to know that you're running your race and here comes somebody turned in front of you and you just get into him, guys. That's tough. That is tough. We currently have 24 people watching between Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. All right, I just realized that there was a space up at the top. Nobody else probably noticed it. But let's not forget our sponsors, Deep Racing and Blackfin Marketing. These guys support these guys week in and week out. Make sure you guys check them out, as Lane is definitely struggling that number 29, as it looks like Max may be gaining. I just noticed that Max is up to the 9th position. Who did they get around? John Garrett. Did John Garrett pit? Well, they're about a little less than halfway through. I don't know how far the 60% fuel will get them. But I will tell you what, it looks like Hackney is starting to struggle a little bit here in that number 69 machine. I'm wondering if the handle's getting away from that thing. If he's wore out the tires. I have no way to know. But I gotta wonder. Yeah, he is running about 2 seconds a lap slower. A second and a half slower than 2nd and 4th right now. So, man, that's hurting him. That is hurting him. Nathan Estep faster. Yeah, so this is getting interesting. This is going to get interesting. Tires are definitely going to make a difference. He's got to go for tires here soon. John Garrett has an issue. Let's go take a look and see what happened to John Garrett. Or not John Garrett, Johnny G. Oh, I know what he's going to do here. I've done this so often. Oof. So easy to do if you get on the throttle. You feel like you can get on the throttle harder. But Keith Hackney has given away a lot of his lead. He's under 6 He's under 6 seconds now to second place. Now 5.5 seconds. This is going to get interesting. We might have a battle for the lead. Yeah, Hackney is definitely struggling with the handling of that thing as he got a little squirrely out of there. Adam, he's going for his pit stop. He is splitting this race up. He's down on pit road. He's going to grab some tires. I'll tell you what, this might be a great move here because there is, I don't know, about a 3 to 4 second difference on tires. That's a lot of time you can gain with one lap of having fresh tires over Hackney, as Hackney's out here still struggling on those tires. Hackney about to put Johnny G a lap down. Thad stayed out, but Adam, Nathan, Austin, Sid, Mark, Max, Zach, all down on pit road. We'll see if Chris follows suit. Chris Pendle, are you going to come down and get some tires? No, Chris stays out. John Garrett, I'm thinking John might have pitted already. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. I think that, let's see if I can figure out when everybody pitted. All right. To John Garrett. John Garrett did pit. So John Garrett has already pitted. He's gained advantage of those fresher tires. Let's see how that plays out. Lane Phillips, he's pitted. So a lot of guys just now pitting as John Garrett's trying to take advantage of those fresher tires that he had before everybody else did. And you also have to have a good pit stop. I mean, he might have decided to pit when he could just fill it and be good. Let's see if Hackney decides to pit this time by. Through the chicane. Let's see if Hackney... Ooh! He catches the chicane. Hackney on pit road this time by. Is Stad going to go out there and lead a lap, or is he going to pit? Remember, we're on 10, almost 9 laps to go. As Stad comes through the chicane. We're going to see what kind of advantage taking those tires was. Yep, Thad comes down. We're going to see if this is going to end up being an advantage for taking tires when we figure out where the number 58 is when all this cycles through. Through the chicane, is he going to pass Keith Hackney for the lead? That is the question here. Keith Hackney is off pit road, but he's still got to... Oh, he hits the wall coming out of pit road. Oof. That's going to hurt him. As here comes... Oh, Adam sees it. He tastes it. Almost steps on his winky around turn 1. Adam is close enough to see it as Austin Craig is right behind him. Keith Hackney is out there. That, man, Adam had made up a bunch of time, but that little mix-up might have hurt him, as he's now 6.2 seconds back. But Hackney's still got to get heat in those tires. Adam's going to try and work the good out of him while he can in that number 58. Keith Hackney currently in the lead. Grabs some damage coming off the pit road. Let's see how this all works out for these guys. John Garrett up to the 6th position. That's where he started. But Keith Hackney has some damage. He's got a lot of damage on that number 69. That is going to kill his time through the oval parts, as aerodynamics will play a big role. Aaron Van Dam having issues. Let's go take a look at what happened to Aaron. Ooh. Coming down into the chicane. He's just going to go straight. He doesn't want to screw him up. Go straight, stop it, let him through, and hit the gas. Oof, hate to see it. As Hackney has a 5.7 second lead right now. Adams trying to catch him. Austin Craig in second, closing in on, or in third, closing in on second. He's looking fast here. That in fourth. That lost a lot of time. He's back 12 seconds. Nathan Eastep lost some time. He's quite a ways back. He's 4 seconds behind that. John Garrett, 6 seconds, 6.5 seconds behind Nathan. Mark Parkhurst in seventh. Sid in eighth. Lane in ninth. And he's got Max right behind him in that number 72. Max currently in that 10th position. And Zachary Cleek sticking around in 11th in that number 11. So aerodynamics definitely playing a role here. I'm curious to see how that damage might affect Hackney, especially as the tires start to wear. Because right now he's ultra aggressive through the inside part of the track. Having that damage is affecting him none. But when he goes out on the banking, what happens when he loses the tires and can't be as aggressive on the inside track that doesn't have the speed on the super speedway portion? Hackney out on the super speedway spot. We're going to see where he is losing ground. Second place is definitely gaining on Keith Hackney. We're going to get a true feel at where these guys are at. This time by is when they get the lap times. Austin Craig is definitely faster than Adam right now. Almost a second faster than second place. As he's brought that gap down to 2.8 seconds. We're going to find out how fast Hackney is this time by when we get to 7 laps to go. Let's take a look. As it looks like John, got some passing going on. Stephen Harper was off the track. Right now, we have Ron Morris sitting in that money spot right now. Let's see. 158.79. Let's see what kind of time Adam puts down. Ooh, Adam was a second and a half slower. Austin Craig was about a second slower than our leader. So Keith Hackney is now setting the pace again in that number 69, even with the damage. I think we need a competition caution right now. Just to make it interesting for Hackney. I'm just kidding. Adam Purcell sitting in second. Ooh, he has a little mix up there. He's going to lose some ground, I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he just came out wide. But he's only 2.5 seconds in front of Austin Craig. Austin Craig is definitely closing. Got Thad trying to work that 4th position. He looks like he's out there struggling as Nathan Eastup seems to be closing that gap. John Garrett in 6th. Mark Parkhurst in 7th. Sid in 8th. Lane Phillips in 9th. Max still working the back of that number 29, sitting in the 10th spot as Max kicks it sideways. He's got to be careful. Zach is not too far behind. Only about 3.5 seconds back as Max gains a ton of ground right there. So fast in such different places as Max is out there putting these laps down in the number 72. Doesn't look like he took the faster pair. As that 72 is looking pretty fast right now. Looking racy. Can he take the 9th spot? He's got to be happy with a 10th place right now. 10th place has got to feel good at a place. Oh, Ron Morris has issues. Zachary Cleek has issues. See what happens to Ron Morris. Oof. He watched the 5 get into the little hump there. As Angel gets around. Let's see what happens to Zachary Cleek right here behind the battle we were watching. Oh, he just overshoots the turn. It's so hard when you get out in the grass. You get slipping and sliding. And he pulls back out. Back up to the front of the pack. Keith Hackney, let's go live. Oh, I guess we're going back to Max. Max in that 10th position, still Lane right in front of him. But Hackney in the lead. Losing ground again. We'll check the lap times this time by, but Hackney is down almost 6 seconds between first and second. Still not enough. But he seems to have slowed down a little bit. Either that or it's just as part of the track. We're going to find out as he comes up out on the super speedway portion of the track. Let's see if that gap closes. How much that gap closes. Hackney maintaining about a 6.5 second lead through the super speedway part. Now it starts closing here with Adam, as Adam's probably just getting up on the super speedway section. Down into the bus stop here for Hackney, as we are going to see what kind of lap time he puts down. We got 18 cars left on the lead lap. Angel currently sitting in that money position, as Hackney out here putting down a lap. Let's see what kind of lap time we get out of Hackney as he comes through the final chicane. So tactical, as we see Angel out there about to go a lap down to Hackney here soon. Ooh, the 99. Here comes Aaron Van Dam. He goofs a little bit. Ooh, 2.2 minutes. 0 seconds, 0.87 for our leader. Let's see what kind of lap time. About a half a second quicker for Adam that time by. Adam's got to continue to do that and find some more. He's got to find some more if he wants to take the victory. I mean, he's got to feel good. Southern Grown as a whole has to feel good about how two of their drivers are doing. I don't know about the other two. Carl. Carl's not too bad. He's 12. Kyle. As we try and keep an eye on what's going on around the track, it looks like Max gets around Lane. Let's go take a look. Lane has an issue, I think. Let's go and see how this pass happened. But back. Oh. Max blows the corner. He's got to let Lane by. Oof. So he's got to give that time back. That puts Lane back in front of Max. But what I seen when Hackney had an issue is Max definitely looks like he's got more damage on the right side of that car. What I found happen is Hackney didn't lose that much time when he had to give that time back. So I don't know how big of a penalty missing that chicane is, as Max tries to get to Lane. Can he pass? Ooh, save it, Max. Ooh, he's setting that splitter down on the asphalt, as this looks like it might be the biggest battle for position right now as I look through. Yeah, this is definitely the battle to watch. Max in 10th, Lane in 9th. Lane from Team No Love, teammate of Keith Hackney, currently sitting. Wow, Hackney's pulled out a lot now. Currently sitting in that 9th position. Good run from some of these guys over at Team No Love. We're going to go down into the bus stop. Lane comes through here pretty good as he seems to pull a gap on Max. Can Max gain it back? Lane in that number 29. Currently in that 9th position. Through the chicane. I hate this chicane personally. Oh, Max catches a piece of it. But he gains ground on Lane through there. So much faster through that chicane. As we go down into turn 1, can Max make a move? No, he's losing some ground. And that number 10 machine down into turn 1. Oh, he's gaining it back there. Definitely a difference in driving styles, as Max is trying to find a way around that number 29. Almost contact there as they are nose to tail. Down through the braking zone. Max is going to go to the inside, take the 9th position. Lane's going to fall back. Let's see if he tried to cross him over. Oof, he gets to the outside. We got our battle here for 9th position. Max on the inside. Oh, they get together. Lane's off the track. Beating and banging. Oof. They are hitting through the turns, as Lane was certainly not happy with Max there. Max down through the grass as he lost it there from that contact. Lane in that 9th position. Max on the chase, trying to catch him back. Zach wondering what the hell is going on. Let's go sit and see what it feels like to be in that driver's seat watching it. Let's go into cockpit view of Zachary Cleek. He's like, crash, crash, crash. That's what he's thinking right now. As Max is trying to close in on lane as they come through the bus stop. He is trying to close in on him. Down onto... Ooh, it looks like John Garrett's about to have a battle. We might have to go check that out, as this one's definitely come down a little bit. Where is John Garrett? Only 7/10 of a second in front of Mark Parkhurst. Mark Parkhurst having a great race here today, currently in the 7th position. But I'll tell you what, Austin Craig, Adam, and Hackney all having great races here tonight, as we're going to watch this battle and see what happens here. But I'll tell you what, Max was cooking. He is looking for that number 29. He gets around the 121 of Charles Barnes down into turn 1 as he tries to close back in on the 29. These are the two battles we are watching. Mark Parkhurst. Ooh, we got another battle to watch as Chris Pendle's getting back up involved in this one, as he is closing in on the number 11 of Zachary Cleek. He wants that 11th position. He wants that 11th position right now. He is closing in on Cleek as we go back up to John Garrett. John Garrett, this is still maintaining 7/10 of a second, as Max is now 1.7 seconds back from Lane Phillips. Max looking for that number 29. They hit. They were both being aggressive, but Lane definitely came back swinging at Max, which I get it. I'm sure Max isn't happy right now. Ooh! Oh no, Lane duffed it. Oh man, Lane makes a huge mistake. Let's see what happens here. Oof. Big mistake out of Lane in the 29. Oh, man. That is devastating. Let's see what happens to Harbin. Harbin has an issue here, too. Ooh, this is a part of the track I struggle with. Oh, man. He's trying not to hit Johnny G. They make contact. That's not a big deal. Wow, that got interesting as Lane definitely made a mistake. Now he's got to deal with Carl. Carl on his backside. Lane with a ton of damage. Max now up to the 9th position, but he's got Zach. Man, we got a 3-way battle for 9th. I'm going to have to jump back and look at that as we got 2 laps to go. Carl Statton able to get around as Zachary Cleek looking to the inside of Max. Max is going to try and cross him over. Nothing there as they're going to head down into turn 1 and 2. I think Max might have too much damage on that number 72 as he's got to fight with Chris Pendle behind him. Zach sends it into turn 1, almost loses the back end. We got one heck of a battle here for 9th, 10th, and 11th position as Chris has gotten up in this battle. He tries to get underneath Max. Down into the turn, under brake, and he can't do it. Max maintains that 10th position. Max swings it out wide. He's lost it so many times there as Chris falls back. What happened to Chris? Chris falling back at the 16. I don't know what happened there, but Max is going to go back to work on that number 11. John Garrett still getting pressure. Now this time from Sid. Ooh, what happened here? Mark got around John Garrett. Here comes Sid around John Garrett. Older tires are probably starting to become a factor here. Zachary Cleek in 9th. Max in 10th. Can Max close in on the number 11? Or does he have too much damage? And we got one more lap for our leaders. Keith Hackney on the final lap. Adam Purcell in 2nd. Austin Craig in 3rd. That's looking to be our top 3 unless somebody makes a mistake here. Final lap. Keith Hackney in the lead. Adam in 2nd. Austin Craig in 3rd. Nathan Eastep up to 4th. Thad in 5th. Mark Parkhurst in 6th. Sid Butler in 7th. John Garrett in 8th. Zachary Cleek sitting there in the 9th position. Max in 10th as he's got pressure from Chris Pendle as Chris is definitely closing in on that number 72. To the chicane. Max trying to maintain as it looked like there was contact between Zach and a lap car there, T-Rex. That's going to help Max close the gap as here comes Chris underneath Max. Max is definitely underpowered right now as they send it down into turn one. Keith Hackney through the bus stop. He's got one more chicane to go. One more chicane for the leader. We're going to go back to this battle as it is definitely ratcheting up. This is the battle on the track. For 10th place, Max has got it. Chris wants it as they come through the center part of the track. Oh, the 121 of not Lane. Charles Barnes turns around. Looks like Max has been able to gap the 16 a little bit. That's going to help him as Keith Hackney comes out the chicane and takes the victory for the race here tonight. Here comes Adam to finish second. Austin Craig's coming through. He's going to take third. Nathan Eastep still got a little ways to go for that fourth position as this battle's starting to close back in again. It looks like Max might have some kind of damage that's hurting the power on that number 72 because Chris is definitely closing through this part of the track. Nothing Max can do as they come down into the heavy braking zone, into the chicane. Chris has got that 10th position. Max wants it back. Nothing Max can do. Max is going to fight back. And right here, under power, Max definitely doesn't have it in the number 72 as Chris pulls away. Nathan took that fourth position. Thad in fifth. Mark is coming home in sixth. Sid Butler brings it home seventh. John Garrett in eighth. Zachary Cleek brings it home ninth. Chris brings it home 10th. Max in 11th. Alfred Denny going to take it home in that 12th spot. Lane Phillips trying to limp it home in 13th. Tyler Woodard at 14th. Johnny G and 16th. Carl in 16th. Kyle Harbin and 17th. Angel. Oh, Angels go. Oh, they're playing now. They have all crossed the line. I didn't realize that they all finished already. As Angels playing Demo Derby in the number 90. Oof, hate to see it. All right, so I guess nobody's taking pictures. I am famous. Just kidding. Somebody on Twitch says, you want to be famous? Definitely spam. Do you want to create another account for spamming everybody? All right, guys. That was that one. Let's go ahead and bring in our third place driver since nobody wants pictures. Well, I'm not bringing in our third place driver. He's gone, so we're going to bring in second place.
Yeah.
Adam James in the booth, get a copy.
Yeah, I do.
Well, I don't know what's up with your teammate, but he won't talk to me. Okay, Austin left. But man, what a race here today. There was a point where you were actually gaining on Keith. He went in for tires late, and after you guys did, and you go into turn one, you had to taste it, and it looked like you made a little bit of a mistake getting into the grass.
Yeah, when I got into the grass there, I was just trying to cut the corner too short, like I had been the whole time. The one time I didn't need to do it, I ended up doing it. So you try to with road courses with this type of track, you don't have any cautions at all. You just have the start and the finish. So it's just about limiting your mistakes, about where you can try not to miss a corner here, catch the grass there. If you're able to just limit your mistakes, you're able to run pretty fast here and get to the finish with a good finish.
Yeah, you thought I was crazy for picking you as one of the possibilities here tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, because I'm okay at road courses, but I don't think I'm the greatest. I know I can just get consistent laps without getting off track too many times. I don't even know how many off tracks I had that whole race. I had one, so I had the least amount of anyone in the whole entire thing, tying Thad. So as long as you limit those mistakes, I feel like you're okay to
Yeah,
do good.
you definitely have a chance, and that was my thinking when I was talking to you earlier and saying you got a chance for this one, is I knew you would make the least amount of mistakes. I assumed you and John Garrett would make the least amount of mistakes out of everybody. Now, did you know that that Keith blew the pit exit and clobbered the wall?
Oh, I did. No, I didn't. No, not at all. I
So so that's what I was thinking, man, you just heard that he clobbered the wall, and here you are, you're trying to get it, and you get the grass.
yeah, I clipped the grass there. I think I clipped the grass there. Didn't get me the 1X. I think the only 1X that I truly got was uh was around the first run. I was going out through the S's there and then into that one long right hander that swifts around.
Yeah.
That was the only time I got that 1X. I was looking down at my I was looking down at the times people were running. All of a sudden I look up and I'm like, oh shit, need a break here.
Yeah, I definitely got to keep an eye on that. I'll try not to keep an eye on that stuff when I race because I definitely make mistakes myself. Are there any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to for this good finish?
Yeah, just Kyle and Carl for doing this league. We're on season 3, so it's really cool that we were able to get past that first season and start doing it. You up in the booth, obviously, because every race here, getting to talk with you is pretty fun. It seems like a pretty consistent time, and especially my parents for just believing me and doing this stuff, and especially my friends too.
Yeah, it's definitely fun watching you. You know, it's cool getting to learn a lot of these drivers and then the mix of the new drivers. So go out there, celebrate this second place finish, and look forward to getting some more points because you're definitely in contention this year.
Yeah, I'd like to hope so. The last few years I've been close there, but always missed that last round. So maybe this year I can change it and try to go get that championship.
Go get them, and good luck and good race.
All right, thank you. Have a good night.
You too, bud. All right, Adam Purcell. I picked him as one of the possibilities here against Keith. Keith, James in the booth. You got a copy?
What's going on?
Man, it looked slippery when those tires got old.
Yeah. Even turn one, my tires was a little, or lap one, my tires was a little slippery. I allowed Max to get by me, and man, honestly, I about took us both out. I was trying to get back in the gas, trying to keep the truck straight, and man, it was just pure hell. But I figured once they got some heat in them, I was gonna be good, and he made a mistake, and I was able to get around him and just drive on.
Well, I talked to Max, and he figured he was going to finish last. So when he took the lead, I could only imagine how excited he was.
Oh yeah, I was sitting there looking at my fuel every lap, and I was just trying to make it last because it said I had like 5 laps fuel. I was like, hold up, we ain't making no 2 pit stops. So I was like, oh hell no. So I just sit there, man. I just drug it out right there before I pitted. I was sort of a little conservative on the thing, and with that being said, hell, I actually made a few mistakes. As I was looking at my fuel and then I was clicking over to relatives, I missed the last damn corner. That little right before the flag stand. I blew right through it. And I was like, oh my gosh. But I had a big enough lead, I was able to, serve what I needed to do and, go on with it. And then, yeah, right there coming out of the pits, dude, I don't know what I was thinking. It's like the damn truck didn't turn. I felt like I broke a tie rod or something. And I just clobbered that thing. I was like, well, oh well, we just got to roll with it now.
I happened to catch those two mistakes. And yeah, you had big enough lead, and it didn't seem like the time that you had to get back really hurt you too bad when you missed that chicane. But I happened to click over right as you were on the wall for the pit road ends, and I'm like, oh man, I hate that pit exit so bad. It's so tight, and the truck, whatever you have, just doesn't want to turn there.
Yeah, I was like I say, I seen I was keeping an eye on my relative as I was in the pits, and I knew he was coming, obviously, and it got to what 6 7 seconds right there as I was pulling out, so I was
Yeah.
just trying to get out of there as quick as I could, and just yeah, just having to clobber the wall, but I just figured if I was able to get out in front, off pit road, I could just go back to doing what I was doing if the truck wouldn't hurt. So it wasn't hurt. I was just sitting there, just riding there at the end.
Well, he seemed to make a little mistake. He made very few mistakes. Adam did, and he happened to make a mistake right at the same time. Caught the grass, Because he seen that relative probably closing. It got sideways about the same time you're clobbering your truck, so that had to help a lot right there. Because I mean, he was coming.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I knew, there again, once I got off pit road, and the relative sort of stayed the same for maybe a lap or two. I think I pulled him a little bit, and I don't know, maybe a lap car coming out of turn one, it was like cutting across the grass right in front of me, so I had to back out of it, and he pulled, a little bit on me right there, but there at the end, I was just I told them to mute my chat this week. I just wanted just to concentrate on my racing and just trying to hit my marks right there at the end. And I feel really good on road races or road tracks or whatever you want to call it. Like I've found my comfort zone with that. Like I told you earlier, I haven't turned a lot of laps here. It's just I don't know. I love road racing in these trucks, and I came here to make a damn statement. A lot of stuff's happened here in the last few weeks, and it's sort of pissed me off. And I'm here to win, and I'm going to show everybody that it can be done from a dirt driver. And I'm just going to keep my composure, and I'm gonna bust some ass. So that's where I'm at here with that. And man, I really enjoyed it tonight.
I wouldn't know anything about that dirt stuff. I'm slow.
Yeah, me too.
Well, man, that was a heck of a run, and I just want to bring up one more thing because I wanted to earlier, but I didn't want to put it in your head too much or make you think about it. But man, did today and wanting to attack this track have a lot to do with the mistake that you made last season in the trucks at Watkins Glen?
Uh, I thought about that. I really did. Early in the race, actually when we was gridding, I was like, man, and I started replaying that what happened last season, and I was just so focused on not trying to do that, and I still almost did it right there at the beginning. But like I said, I just tucked back in line, let Max go, and just race my race. I don't want to race everybody else's race. I want to race my race because I know what I can do. Obviously, the times were showing that, and I wanted to do what I needed to do for myself, and it really showed.
Well, you ran an almost perfect race. You made just enough mistakes for everybody to know you're human. Um, why don't you give a shout out to your friends, family, sponsors?
Oh yeah, man. Team No Love, hands down. House of Speed, Kilgore's Consulting, NH Lens, Race Page Pro, Dustin Hall in this rap, Beehive Media, MID TV, just everybody, man. Like I said, over and over again. We've had struggles in the past in these damn things. We are here now, and it's showing, and we are going to make a serious run at this championship. So I'm just forewarning everybody. I'm here to win, and we're going to see what happens for the rest of the season.
Well, go out and enjoy this one so I can go close out and make my big block race because I know nothing about dirt.
Absolutely, man.
All right, later. Have a good
right,
one. Congrats.
See you, buddy. Thank you.
All right, Keith Hackney with the win. Let's go ahead and pull up the results. That was a pretty good one for a road course race. Sometimes, especially with guys that aren't used to it, it gets a little rough. But there was some good racing there. We got Keith Hackney with the win. Adam in second. Austin Craig in third. Nathan Eastep finishes fourth. Dad in fifth. Mark Parkerson sixth. Sid Butler in seventh. John Garrett in eighth. Zachary Cleek in ninth. Chris Pendle in that 10th position. Max Briggs at home in 11th. Better than he expected, I'm sure. Alfred Denny in 12th. Lane Phillips in 13th. Tyler Woodard in 13th. Tyler Woodard in 14th. Johnny G in 15th. Carl gets that 16th position. Kyle Harbin in 17th. Angel gets 18th, so he gets that extra couple bucks. Ron Morris Jr. in 19th. Scroll through. We got Stephen Harper finishes 20th, Spencer Teal in 21st, T-Rex in 22nd, Charles Barnes in 23rd, Aaron Van Dam in 24th, and to round out the field, Slide Job Scott finishes 25th. Guys, as always, until